Hello again. Welcome again, and join me today for class number 23. We are progressing, not bad. Class 23, 24, 25. We have a long way to go, but we're moving through the language. We're reviewing a lot of interesting aspects of the language that you may know, but which maybe you don't know well enough. And we're looking at certain things that perhaps you didn't know or that perhaps you have seen, but you haven't mastered. Okay? And we'll continue. But today, right now, we're going to go over the points from yesterday. Due to the fact that, because of the fact that, etc. Camera one. Due to the fact that Peter is ill, I have decided to take over for him today. You see, I'm here. I'm not the regular teacher. The regular teacher is Peter, but he's sick. And due to the fact that he's sick, here I am. Aquí estoy. Here I am. Okay? En inglés decimos aquí yo estoy. Here I am. Me, I'm your teacher today because of the fact that Peter is ill. Because of Peter's health, because of Peter's health, I'm here. And because of you, English is important in Spain. Because of the general low level of English in Spain, many English-speaking people can live in this country and make a living teaching. I make a living teaching English. I make a living. Me gano la vida. I make a living. Literalmente hago una evidencia. I make a living teaching. Aquí tenemos dos gerundios juntos. I make a living teaching. I don't make a living working as a lawyer. I make a living teaching. And because of that, I don't make very much money, because teachers never make much money. Lawyers can make more money than teachers. And because of my profession, I have decided that money is not the most important element in my life. That money doesn't move me. My ambition is not to amass a fortune or to make a lot of money or to make a killing. To amass a fortune is the same in Spanish. Amasar una fortuna. To amass. To make a lot of money is hacer mucho dinero, ganar mucho dinero. And to make a killing is forrarse. Literalmente hacer una matanza. To make a killing. So I have ruled out those possibilities. Do you understand? Let me repeat. I have ruled out, bueno, hago la contracción, eh? I've ruled out those possibilities of getting rich, becoming rich, making a killing. I've ruled out those possibilities in my life. To rule is regir, escrito rule, but to rule out is descartar. Descartar esas posibilidades. I've ruled out those possibilities. Because of my profession, I have no choice but to rule out those possibilities and to devote my life to a vocation, to a calling. It's my calling. Estoy llamado a ser profesor. Es mi vocación. It's my calling. It's my vocation to be a teacher. And because of that, it's clear there are certain things that I will never accomplish. And so I have to make choices in life. In life, you have to make choices. Everybody has to make choices. If you try to avoid making choices, it postpones certain aspects of your life that can make you very happy. You need to make choices. And sometimes you need to close your eyes, hold your nose, and jump. But you have to make choices. And to become a teacher, and to stay in teaching indefinitely, I knew that I was making a clear choice. And I knew that because of my choice, I would never be able to aspire to great wealth. I knew that I would never be able to aspire to great prestige. And I especially knew that I would never be able to aspire to gaining a lot of power. The three elements that move men are often power, prestige, and money. Some people want money and only money. Other people look for prestige, recognition, fame. And other people want power, control. They go together. If you have a lot of money, you can often exercise power. Money can give you power, but many people are not interested in power because that requires controlling people, and it's dangerous to gain power because other people want power, and you become paranoid and scared with power. So some people simply opt for, optan por, igual en inglés que en español. They opt for money. Other people want fame, prestige, because they like people adulating them. They like recognition. It lifts their morale, okay? And then finally, other people want power. And power brings money. If you have power, you can amass money. So these things go together. But these things never happen to a teacher. So when you become a teacher, it's clear that you're making a choice in life that excludes those three basic aspirations of so many men. More than women, probably, okay? So, because of that decision, because of the fact that I decided to become a teacher. Fijaos en lo que estoy diciendo, dos formas de decir lo mismo. Debido al hecho de que, debido a que decidí en mi día ya ser profesor, due to the fact that, because of the fact that I decided to become a teacher, I clearly made a choice. And that choice was to renounce the possibility of money, power, or prestige. Okay? And all teachers who make the decision to become teachers, honest decision to become teachers, renounce these possibilities. So, because of the fact that I decided to become a teacher, because of the fact that I decided, because of my decision, que es más sencillo, ¿no? Por culpa de mi decisión, debido a mi decisión, because of my decision to become a teacher, I made the choice to earn less money than a lot of other people, to lead a relatively simple and uneventful life, and to forget about controlling others. Power. Okay? So are you a teacher? If you're a teacher, I respect you for being that. For any profession is fine. But nevertheless, because of my decision, other types of decisions I had to make. Because of that. And now because of Maria, I have to stop. Okay? But I'll be back. Okay? I'll be back in a few minutes after our next teacher, and we'll continue.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah. Well, you already know my name. I know you know my name because you've been following us from the very beginning, right? So we're going to start our class today. But first, let's say hello to my very special student, David. Hi, David.
Hi, how are you?
Great. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Great. I'm glad to hear. Okay, we're going to review our previous class.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with the first part of the review. We're going to look at because and because of. All right, so you know what to do. You have to change the sentence according to my sentence. I couldn't go because it was snowing.
I couldn't go because of the snow.
Perfect, excellent. I couldn't go because of the snow. I arrived late because of the traffic.
I arrived late because there was a lot of traffic.
Excellent, muy bien, perfect. I arrived late because there was a lot of traffic. So here, remember the key, la clave, is when we have because, más, sustantivo, plus a noun. And if we have because of, it's the opposite. I always get these confused. It's the opposite. Because of is plus sustantivo, and then because is más frase completa, plus a complete sentence. All right. I've been doing these so long, but sometimes I get confused, even with my examples here. So let's do more examples.
Okay.
All right. The teacher is not perfect. Okay. The game was canceled because it was raining.
the plane?
The game.
The game.
Yes.
The game was cancelled because of the rain.
Okay, great. Very good. So here again, because of is plus sustantivo, because of the rain. So the game was canceled because of the rain. Okay, bien. He went to the doctor because of his cold.
He went to the doctor because he had a cold.
Excellent, muy bien. So after because, frase completa, a complete sentence. So he went to the doctor because he had a cold. And please repeat because correctly and with the proper pronunciation. Because. Nunca because. No, nunca. Eso no existe. Because. No, because. Okay, David made a mistake because there was a misunderstanding.
David made a mistake because of a misunderstanding.
Okay, very good. Okay, so David made a mistake because of a misunderstanding. Muy bien. The company went bankrupt because he was careless.
The company went bankrupt because of his carelessness.
Of his carelessness.
Okay.
Yes, okay, so carelessness is the sustantivo, all right? So the company went bankrupt because of his carelessness, right? Okay, very good. All right, let's continue. We're going to do the same exercise, but now using due to y también due to the fact that.
Okay.
All right, so due to más sustantivo, due to the fact that más frase completa. Okay, so my flight arrived late due to the fact that there was a delay.
My flight arrived late due to a delay.
Perfect, muy bien. So my flight arrived late due to a delay. Okay, so after due to, simplemente, we have a noun, okay, sustantivo. So due to a delay. I felt dizzy due to the heat.
Could you repeat?
Yes, of course. So I felt dizzy, Mariada. I felt dizzy because of the heat, el calor.
Okay. I felt dizzy due to the fact that there was a lot of heat.
Due to the fact
No,
that
due to the fact that it was heat.
it was very hot.
It was very hot.
Yes, okay, repeat again. Good.
I felt dizzy due to the fact it was
Due to the fact
that it was very hot.
Okay, muy bien. All right, good. Great. So let's repeat the example. So I felt dizzy due to the fact that, no olvidéis that. So due to the fact that it was very hot. Good. Daniel missed 2 days of work due to the fact that his father died.
And Daniel missed 2 days of work due to his father's death.
Okay, very good. So Daniel missed 2 days of work due to his father's death. Okay, very good. So, and also the pronunciation, due to, due to. Okay, do, D-U-E, do, sounds exactly the same as de-o, do. Okay, so no difference. Repeat, do.
Do.
Perfect. Okay, do to. Okay, so please keep practicing this at home. I'm going to keep practicing here with David, and I'll see you next time. Back to Richard. Bye-bye.
Okay, welcome back. Now, this earlier, a few minutes ago, about 25 minutes ago, I got here late. Yeah. And I got here late because there was a lot of traffic on the way. I didn't expect so much traffic, and I was surprised. Yeah. I was coming here, and after about 10 minutes, I ran into a traffic jam. My God, the cars were stopped. Okay, so I came here late. I got here late because there was more traffic than I expected. Because there was more traffic. I got here late because of the traffic. Because of the traffic. Now, there was a traffic problem today because the weather was bad. Strangely, in this country, when it rains, traffic gets worse. And I think it's the only country, maybe it's the same in Rome, maybe it's the same in Paris. But I know that in every city I have lived in the United States, when it rains, nothing changes. But here, suddenly there's a problem. And I don't know if it's because cars slow down and decide to drive more conservatively, or more traffic accidents happen that slow traffic down in different points of the city, or more people take their cars to work if they expect rain for the day, and that creates a larger population of cars and more traffic congestion. I really don't know, but I got here late because of the traffic, and the traffic was bad because of the rain, and the rain came to Spain because of changes in the weather patterns over the Atlantic. And the weather patterns over the Atlantic Ocean changed because of the trade winds coming over from North America. Okay, isn't this interesting? But I'll tell you more in camera number 1. Okay, now, so I got here late because of the weather. Yeah, and basically, well, really because of the traffic. The traffic was bad because of the weather. The weather was bad because of climate changes over the Atlantic. And the climate changed over the Atlantic because of trade wind patterns in the stratosphere. And the trade wind patterns, trade winds, los vientos, I don't know how to say that. Los vientos de la estratosfera. The trade winds in the stratosphere changed because of El Niño. El Niño is a weather pattern over the Pacific Ocean. So, I got here late today because of problems in the Pacific Ocean. Can you believe it? Everything's connected. Nothing is random in life. Everything is determined. And so because of a change in the temperatures of the water in the Pacific Ocean that caused El Niño, the trade wind patterns over North America changed because of that. And because of the change in the trade wind patterns over North America, the weather patterns in the central Atlantic Ocean changed. And because of those changes in the weather patterns over the Atlantic, rain has come to Spain. And because of the rain, the traffic in Madrid, where I live and teach, has been more congested today than usual. And because of that traffic congestion, I got here late. And because of my late arrival, the makeup girl was out taking her coffee break and smoking a cigarette because I wasn't there. So I had to wait. And because of her decision to smoke a cigarette and have a coffee, I got here into this studio 15 minutes late, okay? And because of that, this class has started late. I'm sorry, but it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the temperatures of the water in the Pacific Ocean, all right? I'm really sorry. But because of that change in temperatures, the rest of the chain of events, cadena de acontecimientos, the rest of the chain of events took place that provoked or caused the makeup girl to smoke a cigarette and have a coffee. Everything is connected. Nothing is random. Random is aleatorio, al azar. At random is al azar. Random is aleatorio. Nothing's random in life. Everything is determined. You're not free, I'm not free. We don't have free will. Everything is determined. I got here late because of a series of facts, a series of occurrences, a series of events, starting with a temperature change in the Pacific Ocean. All right. And because of that, we have started late today. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. Siento llegar tarde. En español usáis casi siempre, creo, el verbo llegar cuando se trata de Aparecer tarde en un lugar. Ay. Pepe, llegas tarde. Uy, siento llegar tarde, jefe. Okay. In English, no. We usually say, Pepe, you're late. You are late. Estás tarde, decimos en inglés. You're late. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late, but it's not my fault. I'm late because of the traffic. Because of the traffic. But the traffic is not bad usually on a day like today. Yes, but the traffic is bad because of the rain. Oh, all right. Yeah, but it's raining now? Yeah, it's raining because of the weather change over the Atlantic. Oh, was there a weather change over the Atlantic? Yes. And why? Well, there was a weather change over the Atlantic Ocean because of the change in the trade winds that crossed North America and enter the Atlantic. Oh, really? And why did those trade winds change? Because of El Nino. El Nino, what's that? El Nino is the weather patterns over the Pacific Ocean, and they change every 2 or 3 years. And why is that? Because of a heating of the water, a rise in the water temperature in the Pacific Ocean. Oh, so Pepe, you're late today because of a change in the water temperature in the Pacific Ocean. That's right, jefe. That's right, boss. So it's not my fault. All right. Well, I'll talk to the meteorologists in Australia or in Tahiti or in Polynesia or in Hawaii to check this problem, okay? Otherwise, don't come back tomorrow unless you're on time, okay? Punctuality is the most important element, or one of the most important elements in Vaughan Inglés 4.0. You have to be on time. You have to be on time. And I have to finish on time because our sponsors are waiting to give you some important news. All right, I'm here because of you, and I hope you're here because of me. Well, no, it's not really true. I'm here because of you, but you're here because of your English. Because due to the fact that your English is not perfect. If your English were perfect, you wouldn't be here. But because your English isn't perfect, you're here. So because of your deficiencies, because of the inconsistencies, deficiencies of your English, you're here. Now I'm here because of you. Well, maybe. Well, I'm here because of the money they pay me to come. But if you remember, the real reason I'm here is because of Maria. Si no fuera por ella, if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here. I'm here because of her. I'm here because of her.
Thank you, Richard. My name's David Wardell, and it's time to put into practice the numbers. Yeah, numbers in context today. And I'm here with Beatriz. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
And how are you with numbers? You okay?
Yeah, okay.
I think most people have some problems with numbers, but that's why we do numbers so much in this class, in this course. It's very important to repeat numbers, yeah? And this time, numbers in context. So what I'll do is I'll give you a sentence that contains a long number, and I want you to write it down, yeah? And of course, at home, I want you to write it down as well. It's very important. And then I will ask you a question, and you will say the number in voz alta, yeah? Aloud, out loud. Okay, so the first one is, there were 50,225 people at the demonstration. Okay, there were 50,225 people at the demonstration. Now, demonstration is a false friend because in Spanish, what's demonstration? No, it's demostración. Ojo, what is it? Any idea? When people go out into the street to complain about something.
Manifestación.
Exactly, manifestación. So demonstration, manifestación. So there were 50,225 people at the demonstration. So how many people were there at the demonstration? First of all, show the camera. It's correct. Well done. Now, so how many people were there at the demonstration?
There were 50,225 people at the demonstration.
At the demonstration. At the demonstration. One more time.
There were 500.
50,
oh, sorry.
50,000.
There were 50,225 people at the demonstration.
At the demonstration. At the demonstration. Solo esta parte. At the demonstration?
At the demonstration.
Okay, at the demonstration. So how many people were there at the demonstration? How many people? There were 50,225 people at the demonstration. Okay, next one. Are you ready?
Yes.
So rub out that number. Okay, now let's have a look at this book. 1 second. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm just going to count the words, you see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a very fast counter, look. Finished. I now know how many words there are in that book. It's all up here, you see. Okay, there are 882,258 words in this book. I can tell you that, and it's true, yeah? I'll repeat it again. There are 882,258 words in this book. How many words are there in this book? Correct, well done. Now can you say it? How many words are there in this book?
There are 8,8200.
Oh,
Sorry.
again, repeat again.
882,258
Yeah, better.
words in that book.
Words in that book. Okay, repeat it one more time.
There are 882,258 words in that book.
Very good. In casa, how many words are there in this book? Okay, there are 882,258 words in that book, or in this book. Wow, fantastic, eh? Okay, the next one. There are 230,345 books in the library. I'll repeat it one more time. There are 230,345 books in the library, or at the library, you can say as well. Correct. Very good. Now, so how many books are there at the library?
There are 230,345 books at the library.
At the library. ¿Y cómo se dice library in español?
Biblioteca?
Biblioteca, no librería. Muy bien. Okay. The next one. So rub out that number. Are you ready at home? Because you have to write down these numbers. It's very important. Okay. 270,112 soldiers died in that battle. So again, 270,112 soldiers died in that battle. So how many people died, or how many soldiers died in that battle? Correct. Muy bien. Now, so can you say, how many soldiers died in that battle?
There died...
No, just the number first of all.
Okay, 270,112 soldiers died in that war, in that battle.
Okay, repeat.
270,112 soldiers died in that battle.
Very good. Okay, so how many soldiers died in that battle? 270,112 soldiers died in that battle. Okay, next one. There are 483,660 members worldwide. I'll repeat it again. There are 483,660 members worldwide. Okay, so show me. Correct, well done. So how many members are there worldwide, not worldwide, worldwide? Venga.
There are 483,660 members worldwide.
Worldwide, lo dices mejor que yo. Muy bien. Okay, repeat it one more time.
There are 483,660 members worldwide.
Perfect. Okay, so how many members are there worldwide? How many members are there worldwide? Now let me check. There are 483,660 members worldwide. Okay, the next one. There are 825,916 pieces in the museum's collection. I'll repeat it one more time. There are 825,916 pieces in the museum's collection. So show me the number. Okay, very good. So how many pieces are there in the museum's collection?
There are 825,916 pieces in the museum collection.
Museum's collection. Saxon genitive. One more time.
There are 825,916 pieces in the museum's collection.
Very good. Collection, not collection. Collection, yeah? But very good. I won't get you to repeat it again. I'm not that sadistic. Okay, the next one. Well, first of all, I'll ask you at home. How many pieces are there in the museum's collection? There are 825,916 pieces in the museum's collection. Yeah? I think you did very, very well.
Thank you.
I don't think we'll do any more because it's quite tiring. So at home, it's very, 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 very important that you practice numbers, yeah? You have to do it every single day. Even though they don't appear in every class, you have to practice numbers every day. And in context, of course, it's slightly more difficult, but of course, you have to do it. And now, unfortunately, I have to hand you back to Richard because we have no time left. Thank you very much, Beatriz, and thank you very much at home. And now I'll pass you back to Richard. Thank you.
All right. The flight arrived late because of the weather. Well, the passengers arrived late because of a delay in the flight. And the flight arrived late because of problems with the weather. Okay, so let's go to camera one and finish this idea of due to the fact that, because of, etc. Okay? All right. Due to these problems. Eso suele ser más fácil para los españoles. Debido a. Hay dos pronunciaciones. Due to, se escribe due. Due to or due to. You can choose the one you like the best. I think when I teach English, I say due to. But to tell you the truth, I think in real life, in spontaneous situations, I say due to. So I say both. And so it really doesn't matter which one you choose. Due to your resistance, we lost the debate. Due to your resistance, due to your reluctance, the decision wasn't made and the opportunity was lost. Debido a tu reticencia en esto. Due to your hesitation, due to your reluctance, we lost our chance to win the contract. Due to. A mí me gusta más, y los diccionarios y los gurús y todos nos gusta más because of, en estos casos. Because of your reluctance to support Plan A, we lost the contract. The contract was awarded, fue adjudicado, to our competitor, okay? Because of you. Because of you. It's your fault, Manolo. It's all your fault. It's not my fault, and it's not the rest of the colleagues' fault. It's your fault and only yours. You were reluctant to support us in our proposition, in our proposals to the ministry, and they saw this reluctance. Our offer was better, but they saw that we were not 100% convinced, even among ourselves, that you were reluctant. And so the ministry awarded the contract to another company because of you, because of you. Due to your reluctance, because of your reluctance, due to the fact that you were afraid to back us up, due to the fact that you were afraid to back us up, because of you. No se suele decir en inglés because of the fact that, pero se entiende, se puede usar. Because of the fact that you didn't back us up fully, plenamente. Full is lleno, pero plenamente is fully. Because you didn't back us up fully, due to the fact that you didn't back us up fully, we didn't present a united front. The experts in the ministry perceived this lack of unity, and they decided, finally, to award the contract to a competing bid, a competing offer, even though the other offer was not of the same quality as ours. The other offer quoted the same price as we did, so the price quotes were the same. The conditions in ours and the specifications were clearly better. Our company has a better background in history in this type of work than our competitor. But the ministry perceived a lack of unity among the people involved in this project in our company. And basically you, Manolo, your reluctance destroyed our opportunities and we lost the contract. The contract was awarded to our competitor because of you, okay? Due to you. Pero no solemos decir due to cuando es por culpa tuya. It was your fault. There's nobody to blame but you. Because of your reluctance, due to the fact that you were reluctant to back us up and to join us resolutely in presenting the bid or presenting the offer in a united way. And so, that's life. So now we have to go back and wait for a new opportunity. And the next time we present a bid to the administration, be it local, regional, or national administration, ya sea local, regional, o nacional, be it local, regional, or national, I want you to back us up fully. Even if you don't agree, you're going to back us up. And we're going to present a united front. And we're not going to lose another bid because of you. Maybe we can lose a bid because of the price. A bid es una oferta pública, o sea, realmente con pliego de condiciones, ofertas, these things. This is a type of puja, okay? So it's a bid, B-I-D. And we're not going, Manolo, listen to me, Manolo, come on. Are you listening to me? This is serious. I'm speaking seriously. The next time, we're not going to lose a bid. In fact, we're not going to lose another bid because of you. Maybe we can lose the bid because of the price. If another competitor underquotes us, quotes a lower price. Maybe we can lose another bid because of other considerations, because of the specifications. But we're not going to lose another bid because of you, or because of me, or because of anybody in this organization. Okay, because whether we agree totally together on the project or on the bid or not, doesn't matter. We are going to present a united front. The majority will rule. If the majority of the people in the management of this company agree with the bid, then the rest of the managers will keep their mouth shut. And we'll never lose another bid because of you. We will only lose bids in the future because of other considerations, not because of the human element in this committee. Okay? All right. Because of, debido a. Because of you, my romance, I am true. Because of. For the past class and a half, I and my colleagues have been teaching because of, or due to the fact that, because of. Why? Because it's very important. And because Spanish people never assimilate this expression that natives use every day. Okay, I'll be back after the next teacher to finish off this class.
Thank you, Richard. Okay, my name is Richard, the other Richard, of course, and we're going to carry on working away at the second conditional in a minute. But first, 5 really exciting words, starting with referral. ¿Lo sabéis? Susana, who's with me, how are you?
Fine.
Good. Do you know what referral means?
Referencia.
Good. Okay, the next one, no doubt.
Sin dudas.
Yeah, exactly. Ninguna duda. Excellent. Sudden.
De repente.
Sí, bueno, de repente sí, all of a sudden. Sudden como adjetivo es repentino. Okay, good. To dominate.
Dominar.
Muy difícil. Very, very tricky, that one. And to punish. To punish means
Castigar.
good. Castigar. Punir se dice? No, castigar. Punir es francés. Bien. Good stuff. Let's get going with the second conditional. When do we use the second conditional? We use the second conditional when we're hypothesizing in general or when we're imagining an alternative present. For example, I don't have any money. If I had some money, I would buy some chocolates for everybody. Qué bonito, no? But I don't have any money. The reality is that I don't have any money. I am imagining what I would do if I had some money. How do we form the present conditional? The second conditional, we have if and then the past simple. If I had, if I knew, if I went, okay? And then in the other clause, en la otra oración, tenemos would más el verbo básico. If I had, I would go. If I had more money, I would go to Australia. If I had more money, I would buy a yacht. Okay? It's very easy. También podemos invertir las dos oraciones, igual que en español. The important thing is that whenever you use the word if, in that same clause, en la misma oración que if, empleamos siempre el pasado simple. Okay? Facilísimo. ¿A que sí? Bien, so I'm going to ask you loads and loads and loads of questions, all expressed in the second conditional. Susana, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. If you had more money, would you buy a helicopter?
No, I would not.
Okay, but I want the whole answer to practice the
If I have
condition.
more money, I
Good.
would not buy an
Okay, money,
helicopter.
not money. Money.
Money.
If I had more money,
I will not buy an helicopter.
I wouldn't, con la
I
contracción.
wouldn't buy an helicopter.
a helicopter, not an helicopter. No empieza por un sonido de vocal en inglés. A helicopter.
A helicopter.
A helicopter.
Helicopter.
Okay. Like when you imagine you're cleaning your glasses, okay? You do that. Helicopter. Este es el sonido que requerimos, okay?
Okay.
Again, if I had
If
more,
I have more money, I would
if
not.
I had more money,
If I had more money, I wouldn't buy an helicopter.
a helicopter, not an helicopter.
A helicopter.
Muy bien. Okay, if I had more money, I wouldn't buy a helicopter. Okay, repeat at home. If I had more money, I wouldn't buy a helicopter. Seguimos con el verbo to have. If you had 3,000 children, would you need a bigger house? Okay, si tuvieses 3,000 niños, ¿necesitarías una casa más grande?
If I have.
If I had.
If I had.
Porque no es realidad, no tienes 3,000 niños, espero.
If I had 3,000 kids, I will need a big house.
Exactly. If I had 3,000 kids, if I had 3,000 children, I would need a big house. If I had. Cambiamos de verbo. If you lived in Hungary, would you speak Hungarian?
If I
Lived en el
Lived
pasado, porque no
in
es realidad. Por eso tenemos
Hungary.
este filtro verbal. No lo expresamos en el presente, sino en el pasado simple. If I lived, si viviera. No tenemos subjuntivo, perdón, en inglés. Y por eso lo pasamos al pasado. ¿Ok?
Okay. If I lived
Muy bien. Más fuerte la D.
in Hungary,
In Hungary,
I will speak Hungarian. I would
speak Hungarian. Good.
Hungarian.
If I lived in Hungary, I would speak Hungarian. At home, if I lived in Hungary, I would speak Hungarian. Please, please repeat out loud. Siempre, siempre, ¿ah? It doesn't matter if you make a fool of yourself. Hay que hacer ridículo, es muy importante. Igual que nosotros aquí, lo hacemos. ¿Qué más da? Nada. I would speak Hungarian if I lived in Hungary. Or, if I lived in Hungary, I would speak Hungarian. The next question. If you went to London, would you buy a souvenir?
If I
went,
if I went to London, I would
I would buy.
buy a souvenir.
Yeah. Si fueras a Londres, ¿Te comprarías un recuerdo?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. If I went to London, I would buy a souvenir. Okay, good. If you ate 3 million hamburgers, would you explode?
If I eat.
If I ate, pasado, porque no estás comiendo 3 millones de hamburguesas.
Okay, if I
If I ate, venga.
ate 300 of hamburgers.
No, 3 million
3
hamburgers.
millions, I will definitely explode.
I would definitely explode. Good. Again, if I ate.
If I ate 3 million hamburgers,
Muy bien.
I would explode.
Explode. If I ate 3 million hamburgers, I would explode. Si comiera yo 3 millones de hamburguesas, me explotaría, seguro. Incluso con 10, okay? I would explode. Good. The next one. If you spoke German, okay? If you spoke German, would you go on holiday to Germany?
If I spoke German, I would go to Germany.
Okay, or con la contracción. If I spoke German, I'd go on holiday to Germany. Okay? If I spoke German, no hablas alemán, ¿no?
No.
Bien. So in reality, Susana doesn't speak German. I don't speak German either. But if we spoke German, lo ponemos en el pasado, porque no es una realidad. Estamos creando un presente alternativo, okay? If we spoke German, we would go on holiday to Germany. O con la contracción. If we spoke German, we'd go on holiday to Germany, okay? If this program lasted for 5 hours, would you watch all of it?
If this program lasted 4 hours, I will watch it.
I would
watch it.
Okay, good. If this program lasted 5 hours, would you watch all of it? Si este programa durase 5 horas, ¿lo verías entero, perdón? Por supuesto que sí. If this program lasted for 5 hours, of course you would watch all of it, so you're going to learn even more English. That's all we have time for. I'll see you very soon for another exciting lesson. Take care. Bye-bye.
Finished. Wow. We're moving along. Moving right along. Yes, we're moving right along. Progressing at a brisk pace. At a fast pace, no. At a slow pace, no. At a brisk pace. Okay? Yes. A brisk pace is what a pace is ritmo, como paso ligero. A brisk pace is what a doctor recommends people my age for exercise. Go out in the morning and take a brisk walk. Not simply a slow walk, a brisk walk. Well, we're moving at a brisk pace. Okay. See you tomorrow.